Fire Chiles, and this is part 2 of July 6th grow area number 1 video showing you my plants down in the lower area of my yard. These are 7-pot lava chocolates and these are 7-pot lava reds, and these are cherry dulce, which is a ají dulce type from Panama. Got them from a young boy named Brandon who used to be active on Facebook a lot. He's about 15 or 16. Nice kid. These are white Buchalokia from Weaver, growing these in about 3 or 4 areas. And these are orange Buchalokia from Weaver, growing these in about 3 or 4 areas. And these are a wicked orange pepper. Wicked. Better than any orange boot that I've seen. But we'll see if we get it again. We don't know if we will or not. So let's move along down to the bottom. So we have here a cross that we will not name, and next to it the same cross that we will not name, because we're really planning on marketing this cross, and we're just not going to talk about it until we have the pods and the seeds in hand. Once we have the pods and the seeds in hand, then we'll announce it to everybody. And over here we have some 7-pot bubblegums. We lost 3 to aphids. 3, but that's okay because I have them growing in 2 more locations. I'll be happy with what I get here. These are the Super Hot Beast. This is a scorpion cross developed by Peter Merle of Similis La Palma. He lives in the Canary Islands. He's been growing since 1967, so he's an old dude. Marupi amarella, small, sweet, fruity habanero type from Brazil. They're nice and skinny, as you can see. We're growing 2 of them, 12 plants, because they're very stingy on seeds, and we want seeds. That's why we're growing here, folks. And then here we have a Naga bubblegum cross from my Italian friends. Moving along, we've got chocolate brain strain. Hopefully we're going to get the ideal pods that we saved seeds from last year, because we weren't happy with what we got across the board. So we did not release seeds. Maybe this year we'll release seeds. But we're growing somebody else's name, who I can't mention. We're growing their brain strain too. They don't realize we have it. That's okay. Here we have the Kraken Scorpion, which is from Mike Hess, which is a scorpion cross, I'm guessing. I don't know the whole history on it, but they're wicked. We got a bunch of them. And then we have Mustard Buchalokia. They're looking pretty lush and jungle-like. Pimenta Leopard, which is another nighty Buchalokia type of cross. Dark purple leaves. We'll see how these turn out. But like Pimenta de Nighty, they're very sparse. You're not seeing a lot of pods, flowers. There's a flower here, a flower there. I'm not happy with these types of peppers because you got to grow so many of them to get a large amount of seed stock. Is it worth my time? I'll find out. If people like it, then I'll make it worth my time. Here's Pink Tiger. They're already about 3 feet tall. And here, hopefully we have enough daylight to show you this. This is the Pimenta Moranga. Now I want you to see all the flowers you see coming off this plant. It's hard to get a focus, it's a little dark. These guys produce tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of peppers. You see usually what comes out of a branch for the nodes that turn into the flower stems, that turn into the flowers, that turn into the peppers. Usually what you'll see is, 2 or 3. You won't see a dozen or 20 or even more than 20 with these guys. See if I can focus it better. But that's what you get with these guys. You get tons and tons and tons of peppers. And they're like a little Naga-Marich pepper, which is like a small Buchalokia as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let me get this net back down. Had to show you that. There's also a purple version we've got growing next to it underneath another netting. And these are from the work of Chris Fowler and Jess Christensen in Denmark. They got an accidental cross, they grew it out, and it's coming out like this all the time. Tons and tons of pods. But there's a purple version, which is here. Now these are backup plants that I mentioned in the first video, that I always have backup plants if something dies or I have some problem during the middle of the grow season. This is the purple version. And this one's been pruned back, so you don't see many flowers on it yet. But it'll get just like the reds that we just looked at. We sprayed too much pyrethrin. That's an organic bug spray to kill aphids. Too much. Too much of even something organic can kill your plants. Remember that. What you looking at? She's stalking. What's she stalking? You gonna get him? He knows you're coming. Crazy dogs. And here's some more fermented tiger. Here's some more pink tiger. Sorry about that. Moving along, we have ahi rico. As all ahis go, they fill up the net right away with big plants. They're a fatter, shorter version, kind of like an ahi amarillo, and they're from Brazil, sweet and fruity. Ahi fantasy, which are absolutely delicious. Mild heat, developed by Jukka Klippinen of Finland. And then we have the ahi white fantasy, which is an off pheno of the ahi fantasy that's more white in color. The ahi fantasy is kind of yellowish. These are more of a creamy white. And this is Peter Merle's getting this type, ahi white fantasy. Here we have a Sugar Rush peach, and you can see nice big pods already kicking off pods. Sugar Rush peach, one of the top faves of mine to eat. And that's from Chris Fowler of Wales. Another, he got this from the Sugar Rush Red years ago, and now there's a peach. But now there's a Sugar Rush Cream. So this comes out creamy colored, but they're fat and not long like the Sugar Rush Red or the Sugar Rush Peach. So they're fat and rounder. We're waiting to taste this because it's supposed to be really good. And then we have the ahi rojo, which is like an ahi amarillo, but it's red and hotter, and we'll see how we like it. We wanted to get the rojo because we already have the panca, which is brown. We already have the amarillo, which is orange, yellow. So we want to get the rojo. So then we have all three. And then here, finally, is one of the new hottest varieties in the world by Terry Smith. This is the Naga Bubblegum Cross. But it's not a regular Naga. It's the Cornish Naga Bubblegum Cross. And he's only shared the seeds of these with about probably a dozen people in the world, if that. And it is friggin' ripping hot and wicked pods. These are the only plants we're growing. We're growing about 40 to 50 of these because we think this is going to be a hit as far as super hots go. We're not thinking world record. We're thinking it's just going to be a hit. Well, there you go. That's my bottom area. My lower area, it's starting to get dark. I got to keep an eye on the dogs because they run around these nets and they rip them. Mostly by accident. And here's one more look at all the flowers on the Pimenta Moranga red cross. And now we're going to move along up top. Thank you guys for watching my videos. We put a bid in for a house that has a property twice as large as this, and a storage room, and oh my God, all kinds of stuff. And they accepted. So now hopefully we go into escrow in the next few days, and hopefully in a month and a half I'll be out of here, and I won't have this godforsaken hill that does me no good at all. And the dogs will have plenty of room to run. And hopefully they won't run around my plants because I'll have them fenced off. So God bless you guys. Thanks for checking things out. Thanks for watching. Take care. And maybe the next video will be at my new house. Maybe it'll be at another location. Bye-bye.